I'm Jason, UFC, and today we have a story about Brendan Schaub shares his UFC 289 prediction for Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush. The former heavyweight gives his take on the pivotal UFC 289 co-main event lightweight fight. Former UFC heavyweight fighter Brendan Schaub made his prediction for the winner of Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush at UFC 289 co-main event. The lightweight matchup between Oliveira and Beneil Dariush has major title implication. Dariush insists he's been promised a UFC lightweight championship opportunity if he's successful versus Bronx Oliveira. The two will collide inside the Rogers Arena in Vancouver, Canada. This will be the co-main event of UFC 289. Okay, during the latest episode of the Brendan Schaub show, Brendan Schaub gave a breakdown. Go and subscribe to the show, of course. Much respect to Brendan Schaub. Go and subscribe to the Brendan Schaub show and hit the like button, of course. Brendan Schaub gave a breakdown of the UFC 289 card. He discussed how he's looking forward to the matchup between Oliveira and Beneil Dariush. But Brendan Schaub made it clear that while he has all that he has respect for all that Oliveira has accomplished, he doesn't think that Oliveira will get the job done on fight night. Schaub is picking Beneil Dariush to score a win over former UFC lightweight champion. I'm a Beneil Dariush fan, is what Schaub says. I don't know what it is. I have nothing against Charles Oliveira. He's one of the greatest fighters of all time. First ballot Hall of Famer. One of the best to ever do it. I keep picking he said I keep picking against him. This is going to be no different. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm sorry. Sorry, Charles Oliveira. Okay. Schaub expressed his belief that Oliveira's previous opponents have been afraid to engage in the ground game with him. He feels fighters who have rocked Charles Bronx Oliveira on the feet haven't capitalized due to fear of I would say respect. I wouldn't say fear. I don't think he said fear, but maybe I would just say respect of Charles Oliveira's grappling. Schaub doesn't think Beneil Dariush will feel threatened on the ground. Beneil Dariush is a high-level black belt, Schaub says. He is not scared of Charles Oliveira guard, I guarantee you. So he's Beneil Dariush going to hit Charles Oliveira, and Beneil Dariush is not going to be scared to go there and finish Charles Oliveira. So I think Dariush gets the finish. Wow, gets the finish. I can even see Beneil Dariush getting a submission, but I think Dariush by either KO or submission. This thing's not going 5 rounds. Hold on, did you say 5 rounds? Did I miss something? Is this a 5-round fight? Is this a 5-round fight? I thought it was a 3-round fight. I don't know. Actually, I have no idea. Yeah, I didn't hear anything about this being a 5-round fight. I am an MMA casual, so don't quote me. But I didn't hear that this was a 5-round fight. Let me hit the Google button real quick. It's gonna take a few seconds. Let me Google. Oh, it just hit G. Okay, hold on. So it's gonna take a few seconds. UFC 289. Okay. Does it say if it's a 5-round? It just says co-main event. I don't know. I have no idea. Not that I could remember. Maybe, you know what? Let's check this out this way. UFC Tapology. This is like taking forever. Damn you, Brendan Schaub. Damn you. UFC 289. Topology is like the best. This is what I go to like when I need to find out whatever I'm trying to find out. Okay, UFC 289, Nunes. It says it's a 3 5-minute rounds. Yeah, so I don't know what the hell what Brendan Schaub was talking about when he says it's not going 5. Yeah, I just wanted to check because, like I said, I am an MMA casual. Maybe it was a 5-round fight because this has widely been recognized as the #1 contender fight between Charles Oliveira and Beneil Dariush for the #1 contender for the lightweight championship, which will be defended in Abu Dhabi in October. Islam Makhachev, he defeated Alexander Volkanovski in February. Islam Makhachev is the current lightweight champion. He will most likely be fighting the winner of this fight in October. So just wanted to check if the UFC 289 co-main event was 5 rounds. I don't know if he meant to say 5 rounds. Maybe he meant 3 rounds. A lot of people think that this is the main event. They kind of forget about Amanda Nunes fight, but that's besides the point. I have to say, listen, I get it. Everybody, for the most part, I've seen it. It's kind of like with the Spence fight. Like, I'm an MMA casual, so I'm picking Spence, and all the hardcores are like, listen, Crawford's gonna win the fight. I'm a boxing casual, and I'm an MMA casual, so I'm taking Charles Oliveira, and all my hardcore fans, they're like, listen, Beneil Dariush is gonna win this fight, right? So I'm picking Charles Oliveira. He's my boy. He's actually my favorite fighter to watch besides John Jones at the moment. I just love the kid. I'm really impressed with his fights. His fight versus Michael Chandler, Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje. Like, these fights have just been so good. Tony Ferguson, Charles Oliveira has been just amazing and so fun to watch these last 4, 5, 6 fights, right? So I'm a fanboy of Charles Oliveira. I'm doing the opposite of Brendan Schaub. I'm not picking against Charles Oliveira. He may lose. It's fine. It's all good. Like I said, I'm an MMA casual. I'm picking Spence, right? I want Spence to beat Crawford in boxing, and then I'm an MMA casual, so I'm gonna pick Charles Bronx Oliveira to defeat Beneil Dariush, mainly because that's my boy. I have nothing against Beneil Dariush at all. If he wins, more power to him. Hopefully he does get the title fight versus Islam Makhachev. But personally, I'm going for Charles Oliveira, Charles Bronx Oliveira. But let me know your opinion of this story. Who are you rooting for in this co-main event, 3-round co-main event? Beneil Dariush or Charles Oliveira. Brendan Schaub is going for Beneil Dariush. I am going for Charles Oliveira. I'm Jason, UFC. Today we had a story about Brendan Schaub shares his pick for the winner of Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush as the co-main event at UFC 289. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the $1 donation button. And please tune in to the next video on this channel. Thanks a million for watching.